Testing, testing, live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Mac 28 with Gnome Gnome. He's level 2. Still in New Tinkertown. That, of course, is the beginning area for gnomes. Excuse me. Having a beer. Making another episode. Ba-dum-bum. Now, 7 years ago, I had Burning Crusade, and now I've got Legion. I don't know much about it. And I'm doing this, Iannone's not home, so I'm doing this without the headset. So I hope the sound is okay. So, we'll see how it goes. We've got, what is red over there? Oh, okay.
Welcome, friend.
It's good to meet you, Gnome Gnome. You've probably heard others speaking of Operation Gomerigan. Let me tell you a bit about what happened and why we left the dwarven city of Ironforge. Sorry. There we go. The fight continues. The dwarves of Ironforge kindly took us in when the Trog invasion and radiation forced us to leave Gnomerigan for the first time. But even the kindness of friends can't quell the longing for home. I sent out a call for brave gnomes and other members of the Alliance to help regain control of Gnomerigan and defeat the usurper Thermoplug once and for all. We weren't able to achieve everything Operation Gnomerigan set out to do, but Thermoplug is on the run, and we are closer to home than ever. Watch the hollow. Boop.
We assembled a mighty force and defeated Thermoplug's servants, fighting our way into the city. But the usurper Thermoplug had one last trick up his sleeve.
He's going to show us a bit about Gnomerigan.
Where are Thermoplug's defense forces? It's a trap! That's a fully functional irradiator!
Irradiator 3000 activated. Attention, emergency. You now have 10 minutes to reach minimum safe distance.
10 minutes? Ah, plenty of time to disarm the device. Hinkles, hand me that whirring bronze gizmo and some fresh spring water. Cogspin, toss me that dirty trod cloth and a handful of copper bolts.
9 minutes? You left the factory setting on? Give me that controller, you idiot! Attention, emergency. You now have 10 seconds.
We gotta get out of here! Lockforge, leave us back, quickly! No, we were forced to retreat. Thermoplug continues to hide behind the radiation, sending his crony Crushcog to harass us here on the surface.
All right, I do believe we have watched it.
Necessity is the first cousin of invention.
Even now, only the safe teams dare to venture far into the city to search for survivors. Meanwhile, Thermoplug has sent one of his followers, Crushcog, to distract us and buy us time for him to dig in. We will need all the weapons, inventions, and soldiers we can get in order to defeat Razlo Crushcog and his followers. Over to the northeast, you'll find Engineer Grindspark, one of the new generation of brilliant gnomish minds. Why, he hasn't had an explosion in over 3 prototypes. But enough bragging. Engineer Grindspark is working on a bot that he says will help clean up the toxic airfield. You should introduce yourself to him and see if he needs any help testing it. Speak with the engineer. We can do it. The story thus far is very linear.
Pleased to meet you.
So, Mechatork himself has heard of my little project. Splendid! I've almost finished my latest prototype, but maybe you can help me chase down those last few parts. There's just too much to do around here and too few gnomes on their feet to help. The High Tinker has asked me to start converting some of our old bots and parts from Operation Gnomeregan. I hope to have a new line of multibots ready for a field test soon. I don't suppose you have some time to help, do you? There are all kinds of parts scattered around. Pick up anything you find and bring it back to me. You never know what could turn out to be useful. Bring 7 spare parts back to Grindspark. Alright. Yeah, I'm making funny noises, drinking beer while playing WoW. My fiance is out with girls tonight. Not her bachelorette party. That's coming. But get this spring. Alrighty. They're doing girls' night happy hour. So it is 6:36 and they're out partying. Continue. Let's see what we can put together. Would you be interested in testing out the prototype once I'm done? Hey! We're a level 3 gnome. A job for the multibot. If the multibot works, it will help us do all kinds of jobs that are unpleasant or dangerous for us gnomes. After Thermoplug detonated his irradiator at the end of Operation Gnomeregan, toxic clouds of ooze began bubbling up at the old airfield south of town. If you don't get it under control, the contamination could spread to the rest of our lands. Take the multibot with you and bring it close to the geysers and the green pools at the toxic airfield. Your bot should spring into action. Use the bot to clean up some geysers. Oh, I gotta accept it.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Okay, now we've been doing one at a time, but you see here we got another one, so we're gonna pick it up.
Can I help you?
Most of us have seen the sickly and dangerous deranged gnomes suffering from exposure to the poisons and radiation of Gnomeregan. Eventually, they will devolve further until they become mindless but mostly harmless puddles of toxic sludge. My research suggests that we may even be able to restore them from this state. Go to the airfield to the south. Subdue the toxic sludge I told you about, and bring back the possessions of the gnomes they once were. Alright, we gotta go get some junk from some sludge. Alright, now I always look at the mini-map occasionally when I'm moving. 1, to follow the big yellow arrow. But 2, to make sure there's no other like that. No other... is he in here? That's Nevin. No, he's over here. There he is. Corporal Fizzwhistle.
Greetings.
Tox Spry Sprocket has some crazy theory about these toxic sludges being the last remnants of gnomes, so my men have orders not to engage them for now. However, the toxic airfield just south of us is teeming with living contamination. They are elementals composed of contaminated water and other toxic materials. Left unchecked, they'll overrun the town. Will you help us dispose of them? Destroy 6 of those suckers. Alright, now I've got 3. They're all in the same area. So there's a geyser. Come on. What are you doing, dude? Ah. Took you long enough. Alright. There is a toxic sludge. And you see we got his possessions. That's how this works. Well, you're initiating cleanup pretty slowly there, punk. We'll just get a little experience. Alright. There's some toxic sludge. Possessions. There's some toxic sludge. We got, oh yeah. We got them going on here. Initiating cleanup. That was faster, thank you. Alright, that's done. We gotta, oh, never mind, he's right here. Alright, we gotta get some more of those. I need a target. And where'd that guy go? We need 3 more living contaminations. And 2 more toxic sludges. There's a toxic sludge. And we need 1 more of each. Alright, ready to turn in. Except this guy is not going to attack us. Okay. Now, I think not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Well, I don't know always its reputation. Alright. I was wondering how I get my pet. I mean my battle pet. I'm a little confused, a little confuzzled. Maybe that hasn't happened yet. Okay. Oh, we gotta turn. We ran right past him.
Interesting. Right.
Alright. He gave us our stuff. We got another bag to carry stuff. Let's do this one first so we can get rid of this robot following us.
Salutations!
Wow, I never expected it to work on the first trial. I mean, we've succeeded. I wonder what other uses we can find for this handy little guy.
Off and away!
Off and away. Nothing else for me.
Pleased to meet you.
Were you able to recover the belongings of any of the irradiated gnomes? Yes, we did. 6 of them. What's left behind? I can't wait to give this new technology a try. We've lost more gnomes to radiation than we can count. It's time to turn that around. Complete
Have
quest.
a great day now.
Alright. Well, there's nothing more he's got for us, but someone over here has something. And what's this? Bert's Bots. I don't know what that is. Oh, I do know what Bert's Bots is, but that's for a later time. Oh, this guy here.
Can I help you?
The cataclysm tore open deep caves beneath Frostmane Hold, and trogs fluttered out of their warrens. They succeeded in displacing the trolls who used to live there, and they stand to drive us out if we do not act. High Tinker Mechatork hired the renowned demolitionist Jessup McCree to close the caves and stem the trog advance. We've received no word about whether he was able to stop the trogs. Would you look for him at his camp near Frostmane Hold, to the south, beyond the toxic airfield? Find Jessup. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Daylight's burning.
Okay. Well, there are no nothing to do there. How much? 44 experience. Okay. So little by little. Hey, look at that. We're level 4.
I don't have a target.
Whoa. Got him with one shot. There he is. Across the main hold.
How are ya?
What's keeping Jessup? It won't be tough to collapse the tunnel, but I'm going to need my team and my equipment before I can get to the task. This isn't the biggest job I've done, not even close. This cataclysm may just be the best thing that ever happened to us. Get me explosives back. It's going to take a lot of powder to collapse those caves. I don't know whether the damnable trogs understand that when they stole me supplies and kidnapped me demolitionists. But the outcome's the same. Ain't going to be able to blow nothing up till I've got my powder back. Go south to Frostmane Hold and kill any of those trogs you find. Any one of them could be carrying me keg of powder. Recover 7 kegs from Rockjaw Bone Pickers or Marauders. And missing in action. For a job like this, I normally bring the whole crew of demolitionists with some help in setting up the powder, the charges, and the rest of the gear. The job gets done a lot faster. Those blasted trogs have me men caged all around Frostmane Hold. Now I'm here alone without the personnel I need to finish the job. You look like a capable hunter, though. Would you find the demolitionists the trogs captured and break them out of their cages? Free 6 of them suckers. You got it. Yep. Yep. Frostmane Hold, yeah, oh yeah. Well, there's one right there. That happens to be a Marauder. No, I got a new thing. So what I'm going to do now is use Concussive Shot first and then Cobra Shot. Give me some powder. And he does. Alright. Oops, we got, oh, that's a snow cub. We don't wanna shoot the snow cub. They just don't have to move. Alright, I got 2 more kegs of powder to...
I need to be closer. It's too far away.
Yeah, see, these need to be hit. I got 6 of the powders back. And there's the last one. I gotta get 3 more demolitionists. Why does this not remember that I put that there? Alright, we are done.
I need a target.
Fighting our way back home. Mr. McCree.
Great to meet you.
This isn't the biggest job I've done, not even close. Alright, well, we already read that. Okay. We got 7 kegs of powder. There you go, sir. Well, now, that's more like it. We may get around to blowing something up after all. Complete. You have me own thanks and the thanks of the men you rescued. I've already had the boys start setting up the gear down inside the cave. It should be ready to go soon. Alright, finishing the job. My team has finished setting up the powder kegs and the detonator at the bottom of the cave in the western part of Frostmane Hold. All you need to do is venture down there and activate the detonator to explode the powder and collapse those tunnels. That'll stop the flow of trogs from the deep parts of the earth. Mechatork will have an easier time dealing with the remaining trogs if you can take out their leader, who calls himself Boss Brugger. Good luck, no Magoner. Alright, bottom of the cave. Kill the boss, activate the detonator, detonate the trog tunnels. Boom.
Off with you.
Off with you. Alrighty, if you say so. So we gotta get in there.
I don't have a target.
Oh, you don't have a target, do you? Boop. Alright. Wait a minute. I'm missing something. Am I missing something? No, I'm not missing something. Fungus among us. Rockjaw fungus flinger. He throws stuff at us. Alright. Oh. Another fungus flinger. Hello? Who is this guy? Great Father Arcticus. I'm not even supposed to be fighting him. Okay, well that was pretty darn scary, and I've got full power. Oh, there's Boss Brugger. Okay. Let's do a little do kabloomy. Alrighty, it's done. We getting attacked by this fungus finger. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. Well, what's wrong with me? Poisonous mushroom. It doesn't do much though. Kill, die, kill, die. Do. Bloop. Give me my copper. Yep. Mr. McCree.
What's on your mind?
I could feel the explosion way up here. My boys did a fine job rigging up that blast, but it wouldn't have happened without your help. It's only fair that I split my contract payment with you for helping me finish the job. Alright, one more thing. Well, it's time to start packing up and moving on to the next job. There's always something else to blow up out there, somewhere, out there, period. Somewhere there's a mountain needs moving or a gorge needs carving, and I'll be there to do it. I don't suppose you'd do me one more favor. Would you take this report back to High Tinker Mechatork in New Tinkertown? He needs to know that the Trogs won't be bothering his people again anytime soon. Bring Jessup's report back to Mechathorpe, or whatever. Mechatorp. I can't remember his name. Right. Let's stop at Mr. General Goods.
Need assistance?
We, tough jerky. Oh, I can't read what this is. All right. 2 to 4 damage. 3 to 6 damage. Wow. There we go.
Be seeing you.
We see you. All right, let's move this to there. Yeah, that's not what I want. All right, we'll leave it there.
Why, hello there.
Required
How can I
items,
help?
Jessup's report. Continue. The High Tinker reads it. Splendid news. With the trogs taken care of, we should be able to turn our attention to Crush Cog's troublemaking. Give me my experience and my copper. Excuse me. And Crush Cog's minions. Our old enemy Thermoplug is doing his best to keep us from rebuilding and finishing our reclamation of Gnome. He sent one of his most loyal henchmen, Raslo Crushcog, and a force of irradiated gnomes to harry us. They've taken over an old arsenal up the road to the north, and Crushcog's technicians are repairing those weapons. We have to stop them before they're able to get those mechano tanks back online. Go to Crushcog's arsenal and eliminate as many of the technicians as you can. Kill 8 of Crushcog's minions. Come along, come along. Oh, see, that's what happens if you don't pay attention.
Hey,
No tanks. We've lost more than a couple scouts trying to find out what exactly Raslo Crushcog's plans to do with all those mechano tanks. His irradiated technicians are repairing. We can't afford to take it slowly anymore. We must act before Crushcog turns his followers and his weapons on us. This techno grenade packs enough explosive power to destroy the mechano tanks and deny Crushcog their use. Take it north with you along the road to Crushcog's arsenal and take out those tanks. Alright. We'll accept that. Okay. Do. We'll head on out more like east than north. Alright. So we gotta do 2 things. We gotta kill technicians and blow up the repaired tanks. these guys are attacking us. Oh, and he dies pretty easily. Alright. Okey-doke. I think we'll be back this way. Let's take out a snow leopard. Oh, let's get another one.
I just love
That should set back
Tinker.
Crushcog's plans a bit, but we can't rest until he's defeated and Chilbreeze Valley is secure. Hey, we're level 6. He's got nothing more for us.
Greetings.
Mechatork will be pleased to hear that you've ruined Crushcog's plans to use our old weapons for his followers. Without the mechano tanks under his command, he'll be weak and vulnerable. You'll receive some hand armor.
Seen you.
Alright, let's take a look here. Okay. Oh, there's a
Hi, how are you?
staging in Brunel. While High Tinker Mechatork, his military advisors, and I finalize the plans for the attack on Raslo Crushcog, I've sent my assistant ahead to Brunel Village to begin preparations. To get to Brunel Village, follow the road southeast out of town. Once you arrive, find Jarvie Shadowstep if you see he needs any help, and see if he needs any help. Our dwarven cousins have dispatched a cadre of mountaineers from Ironforge to join us in the fight against Crushcog. Okay, I gotta speak to that Javi guy. Jarvie.
Great day now.
And there is nothing else going on here. So let's stop by this guy.
Hi, how are you?
And we'll get rid of defective gear. That and that. Alright.
On the way.
Now, this seems to be the correct road. We are at, 49 minutes. Wow. Level 2 we started, or level 6. Alright, well, we'll go to an hour. Make it an hour-long episode. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh. Alright, Brunel Village has a bunch of people. I kind of ran through here before.
Interesting.
Ah, yes. Kelsey told me to expect you. There's still much to do before we can take on Crushcog. We'll complete this quest. We have reliable intelligence that Razlo Crushcog has taken up a defensive position on the island in the middle of a frozen ice flow lake. To make matters worse, he surrounded himself with a network of sentry bots that will detect any possible attackers. If we're to take on Crushcog, we'll have to take out those sentries. This device launches a dark, sticky paint that will coat the optical sensors of Crushcog's sentry bots. Use it to take out his early warning system. Use the paintinator to blind 5 of Crushcog's sentry bots. There's our paintinator. Okay. And we'll go down to the lake. Ice flow lake. Alright. We gotta. Alright. I guess we're done with one.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Alrighty. That was an easy one. Ooh, look at this guy. We're gonna get him. Winter Wolf. Alright.
Salutations!
You've given us just the opening we need to get the drop on Crushcog. Excellent work, Nomagoner. Can't say my own name. Alright, down with Crushcog. Our cousins, the dwarves of Ironforge, have agreed to help us in their battle against Razlo Crushcog. Mountaineer Stonegrind is a veteran who knows Dunmore well. Don Morogue. I don't know how to say it. Well, he and High Tinker Mechatork stand ready on a small snow-covered island in Iceflow Lake to the north. Meet up with them there and let the High Tinker know that you are ready to face the traitor Crushcog. Take this orbital targeting device and use it during the battle. It will help guide the High Tinker's special weapons. Alright, I'll do it all.
Mechatork Ray! Why, hello there. How can I help? Mechatork Beam! Mechatork Missiles! Mechatork Beam!
Okay, where is my who?
Mechatork Ray!
Alright, I guess we're done. Just come and join the fight.
You're next!
Alrighty. Oh, here was the guys I was supposed to talk with. Okay.
Talk to me. See you soon.
Alright. This won't I can't think of ooh. We're finally free of Razlo, Crushcog, and his interference. With the defeat of Crushcog and his forces, Thermoplug can't afford to send any more of his followers to the surface. I can't wait for the day when we defeat him for good. We're going to get some wrist guards. Alright, and another quest. Some of the mountaineers under Stonegrind's command were telling me about the situation out at Karanos. When the Trogs took over Frostmane Hold, it sounds like the surviving trolls fled westward, deep into the heart of the Dwarven homeland. Now they threaten the Dwarven town of Karanos. It sounds like they're going to need all the help they can get. You should go to Karanos and introduce yourself to Captain Theron. Just follow the road east out of Brunel and keep going until you see the town. Speak with Captain Theron in Kronos. Alright. Ale and wine. How about general goods? Well, he'll buy. Okay.
Be good.
Be good. And if you can't be good, be careful. Wrist. I have nothing for the wrist. Okay. Now I do. Can't believe it. That dog is asleep. Oh, there we go. Winter wolf. Alright, 59 minutes. Wow, let's finish this run. And we'll call it a episode. Oh, it was way up here. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, wow. Okay. It's way out of town. And we'll get our mount pretty soon. That dog snores, believe it or not. Hey, here's a Clara Deepstone.
What can I get for you today?
I was supposed to be bringing these casks of ale to the inn in Karanos. They contain a mysterious new ale produced by an upstart brewery based in Brunel Village. As I was leaving town, I was attacked by a Frostmane troll raiding party. It's going to take me days to repair the wagon. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, will you? These big kegs aren't going anywhere, but I have some smaller sample casks. Would you bring them to Karanos for me? Just follow the road to the southeast. Of course I will. Ba-dum-bum. Karanos. All right. Here we are. This is where we will start our next adventure. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the battlefront on World of Warcraft. I'll think of something. I think I'll see you on the battlefields. All right, I like that. Very good. Thank you and good day.